Before I start the video, I just want to introduce myself real quick. So my name is Julian. I run this YouTube channel. I also run another business. I make videos on this YouTube channel to try to improve young men's lives in tiny ways, whether it be in fitness, relationships, business, whatever it is, give them advice from what I've learned so that way they can implement it in their lives to my extent. Obviously, I'm not going to teach you something that I don't even know or that I've never used. I also run a self-improvement online business. I sell plastic/estrogenic free stuff, from like soap to clothes to home necessities and all that stuff. If you're interested, link down below if you want to go check it out and be my first customer, since I haven't had to sell yet. So anyways, before I start the video, I just want to give some context so everybody understands what I'm talking about and what I've been wanting to do forever. I've been wanting to do this business model for ages now. I've been wanting to do this for about, I say 2 years, maybe 3, ever since I started on my self-improvement journey. In this space, everybody's like, entrepreneur and, coaching and, create your business so you can be financially free. And I don't know, coaching really wasn't like my thing. I never tried it, but it just never really interested me. So I was like, I really like selling like physical stuff because I used to sell snacks at school. And I really love that. I really love like negotiating and like them giving me the money. I give them the snacks. I'm like, thank you for your service. And I don't know, I just really loved all of that. I was like, I want to go into some sort of business like that. I was looking for products, like natural products, because the estrogenics and plastics are all bad for you. And just so many chemicals and shit in our environment that just isn't good for us and is bad for our overall health, our fertility and all that shit. That's why I want to make this business, because I was trying to look for like estrogenic free stuff like soap and clothes and blankets and all that stuff, but I just never found it. So I was just like, what if I just make the business? Because that is like where most businesses emerge from, is like when the founder has a pain, so that way they can create a product that solves that pain, and that way they can just sell it as well, if you get what I mean. And another thing too is like I've always held it back as well. Like I've always held it back, like saying like, but I need money to start up. I need like thousands of dollars to start up, or like, I can't do this, I can't do that. Like, how am I gonna, set it up online? There's no websites and whatever this, and just a lot of limiting beliefs, just acting like a little bit, just fucking, procrastinating and thinking too much. Well, one day I was just like, fuck it. I'm just gonna make it. And it is on Shopify, as I said, linked down in the description if you want to check it out. You have to pay like a certain membership and whatever, blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, I was just sitting there like, should I spend the $30? Oh my god, like, but then I have to buy stock and blah 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 and whatever. I was like, just shut up, brain, just shut the fuck up, just do it. And guess what? I did it. So as I said, I always saw opportunity in it, and there always is opportunity in all spaces, especially. So yeah, use this video as like a lesson to start whatever you wanted to do. So like if you wanted to start that clothing brand or that jewelry brand, or if you just wanted to like start your coaching or whatever it is, any sort of business or anything that you've been wanting to start, use this as motivation. Because bro, it took me months, bro. From my last video, I don't know if you ever saw this video right here, is called New Content is Coming, and that is where I actually explained like, I'm gonna start this whole new thing and whatever, but I never did it. And how long was that ago? 2 months ago? Jesus Christ, bro. I barely started it. So it took me at least 2 months plus like the other amount of time that it took me to like actually like overcome my limiting thoughts and like just actually start. So consider this as like episode 1, because I want this to become like a series, and you could like see me building up this business and all that fancy stuff. Honestly, I have absolutely no clue how I'm going to start this. I already started it, so I do already have like, some sort of information, some sort of clue of how I'm going to go about this. And I've been researching extensively all about this. I've been, looking at videos on shipping, how to set it up, how to set up the products, how to price it, all that stuff. I've been educating myself on this topic for a while now. But I'm gonna be honest, there's still a lot of things I do not know. Like I have watched a lot of videos on shipping, since it is online. For online businesses, shipping is a big part of their business. Researching a lot about it, and you kind of have to like buy boxes and poly mailers or whatever you're shipping. You have to like bag it up. You have to like get like a printer to like actually print out the labels so the postal office knows where it's going. And it's pretty complicated, believe me, it is very complicated. And there's pricing for shipping and all that stuff as well. I've been investigating. I've been investigating this past week on Shopify. I've been looking at wholesale websites. I'm selling other products on my website, for cheaper at the same price. And I've just been researching like terms, like business terms, like MS is something like that, MS whatever, but it's a manufacturer suggested retail price. I think that's what it's called. I've been researching those terms, and I've just been researching and doing all this as well, which you should do as well if you're gonna do any of this. I suggest you go educate yourself on like shipping and your business and how you're gonna set it up and all that stuff. So yeah, and I'm gonna be honest, since I've been researching this, a lot of people have told me that this business model is brutal. It is very risky. I know it is very risky because this is a more traditional kind of business model. Like back then, this is kind of the only business model that there was. There was either the service business model or there is the physical product business model. And I'm going into the physical product business model, which is very traditional, actually selling physical products. You have to negotiate and whatever, and there's a lot of money involved. Believe me, I've already invested a few $100s into this, and I still haven't made my first sell yet. I understand that there's still a lot to learn about it. As with anything, you never stop learning, but I still have a lot to learn. I'm like a beginner. I'm like a novice in this whole thing. I'm like a beginner entrepreneur, like level 0, but I'm willing to learn. If you're willing to learn, you'll definitely excel in whatever niche you're in at all. And I'm going to be honest with this business model, and there's this analogy by Alex Hormozi. He's like a very successful business entrepreneur. You probably heard of him. When you're in one business, try to look for the business you're actually in. So for example, I might be in the natural product business, but really I'm probably in the advertising business. So, in the marketing business, whatever it is. And it's true. It is true because, if I don't advertise, if nobody knows about my store, well, obviously I can't sell products. I obviously can't sell my stuff on there if nobody knows about it. And that's what YouTube is for, and stuff. That is going to be my advertising for it. The business model is mostly about advertising, and if the advertising is bad, like if the videos are bad, or if I don't even mention it, or if like it's very off topic, then there's no sales at all. Like if, for example, if I make a video about like estrogenics and I promote my self-improvement estrogenic plastic free store on in that video, then we'll get some people going there, and hopefully people who buy from there as well. I'm documenting everything. So this, as I said at the beginning of the video, this could be like episode 1, but I'm posting everything on YouTube, so you can like see me build this business from like the ground up, like literally first brick to like the skyscraper that I'm achieving to make. So yeah, I'll literally be posting everything on YouTube. You'll literally see everything, not everything obviously, not like my business address and everything, but because obviously I have to work on it in the background, but you're gonna be seeing a lot of things. You're gonna be seeing a lot of things on here, so I hope you stay tuned for that. I'm very excited for this, very excited for like this new like journey that I'm gonna go on and shit. So yeah, anyways, I'll let you go. I gotta go do some other things, and yeah, anyways, remember, never stop improving yourselves.